on the first video of the power piece. When you fall off the wrong foot with somebody and they walk in the room and y'all haven't resolved that, you haven't made peace with it. Nobody should have that much power to determine that you're gonna be on defense mode. It's not easy to do at all, but it should be. The power piece, this is what it does. If you go through any situation, no matter how painful it is, you can rehearse the situation. The person can be in the same room with you. You can be going through whatever it is that's going to remind you of what happened to you, and it has no attachment, none whatsoever, to your peace. The person could be next to you, and by the way, you're willing to help them if you see them struggling. That's what the power of peace does. It takes away the disconnection of the pain, of the anger, of the bitterness, of whatever negative that could be boiling through your heart, through your spirit, through your emotions, all of that. It takes all that away. The only thing you can do in life when you face difficulties with people, situations, whatever it is, you just have to hand it over to God. Only God can heal you. Only God can take you through a moment where you have peace. You just say and say, God, I don't understand it. I don't like it. I don't like that person. I don't want to go through this. I don't want to get up every day. I don't want to do this. You don't want to do everything. I get it. But you have to get up and live life, baby. So what are you going to do to make it easy for you? It's not easy getting power or peace. It's not easy to face it. It's not, because you have to submit and give away your defense. Give away what you want to stand up for. Give away what you believe should be justice. Only God can give you justice. The world can't. No matter how many times you try. Revenge is the only way you can probably think about giving yourself justice. But what peace does, it takes away the disconnection. And it lets you go through life remembering, rehearsing, being reminded, situations face your way, reminding you of whatever it is that caused you pain. But you're not attached to it at all. You somehow have this humility within you saying, I don't know how, but things are going to work out. No clue how. That's faith. It enlightens faith. It creates like all this optimism to know that everything is going to work out. You're not in control of your life. God is. There's certain things you wish you can take away, you wish you can just put away because you don't want to go through the pain. That's why most people rely on drugs and all this other stuff to numb what we're facing that we don't want to face. But if you just give it to God, He exchanges it with peace. And it's up to you to just be patient, calm, talk to God every day about the situation, and you'll be reminded of it. It's going to be hurtful sometimes. And that's when you constantly give it to God. God, this is hurting. This is going this is going that. This is doing this. This is doing that. Give me peace to have wisdom to understand what it is that you want out of me, out of this situation. How to cope through it. How to get along with this. How to do that. And how to come out sane without me being destroyed. One of my most biggest powerful moments in life is having peace within everything, with everybody. I don't care if I don't like you. There are people I fell off with, but at the end of the day, I have no bitterness, anger towards you. If I see you suffering, I will be there. Forgiveness is all about detaching yourself from the pain and the situation, but you're still yourself. You don't have to necessarily be in that situation with that person or be in their life for say or whatever. You just have to know that you're going to remain sane for the sake of you having a good life, the one that you want to have. The power piece is not easy to get. Again, like I said in the first part, you have to be humble. You have to be willing to trust God. It's not easy, but you can control it. So what would you rather do? Sit here and trust God with the situation, or would you rather take the situation and handle it yourself? That usually doesn't end well. Because you don't know your tomorrow, God does. You don't know what's going to happen the next day, God does. You don't know how the situation is going to turn out. You're thinking, if you do this, this might happen. And maybe it could happen. But you have to use so much energy to protect, to make sure people don't hurt you, to be revengeful. Yeah, you gotta be guarded, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, what I'm trying to say is you give the situation, the burden to God. Let Him handle you. Let Him handle the situation while you're focused on Him. God, you put me here for a reason, and I'm not going to let any distractions get in the way of who you created me to become. It's not easy. You will be tested so many times. Sometimes you fail, sometimes you won't. You have to stay attached to God like this. You have to have a relationship with Him. Sometimes you don't just have a relationship with God just by being a Christian or going to church. It's an everyday practice, every day, because you'll be tried. People will try you, situation will try you. You have to stay powerful. I'll give you a perfect example. When you go to the gym or you're working out or whatever, when you finish working out, you're going to be thirsty, aren't you? Okay, you have to have a full cup of water to drink, right? That's what's going to nourish you, right? Same thing with your spirit. You have to have your spirit full. So that way, in times of need, when things are going bad, things are going wrong, it can quench that full cup of spiritual food, water, whatever you want to call it, whatever attachment you have with God, that full cup of water, you drink it. And it nourishes your power of peace back together, because things are going to happen to test you and to move you, to distract you, to get you broken down. But you're going to depend on this power